Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Day of the Video Down. How's it going today? Today it is Thursday. Today is a special Thursday because I finished uni yesterday. I'm free. Freedom! So what am I doing to get over that freedom, eh? What am I doing to make the most of it? Essentially, ladies and gentlemen, today is a cleaning day. I know, mental. I think is a really good thing to do. It's like really healthy thing to do is after significant deadlines, i.e. finishing university, is to just blitz everything. I just want to clean, you know? I know that's sad. Like in here, for example, these books, don't need them. Folders, don't need them. Those folders, don't need them. So much stuff is out and I don't need it anymore. Booklet there, don't need it. All of this stuff here, don't need it. Half the things in this box, don't need it. We're gonna have a clean out. So far today, I woke up at about 6:30, got dressed, got stuffed. I had breakfast and stuff. And then I sorted out the washing up so that this is dry. I'm gonna clean in here. I'm gonna reorganize all of these cupboards because they're all unorganized and space inefficient. I'm gonna make this place nice and clean and efficient and set up for the rest. Bathroom's getting cleaned, office being cleaned. This room doesn't really need cleaning, but I'll see what I can do. So that is my plan of attack for the day. It's going to be good fun. I'm fucking looking forward to it. This is what I've been looking forward to this for days. First things first, let's put the washing away, and then we can investigate what to clean first. I think it makes sense to do this room first, because well, it is already, but yeah. I think that cleaning the areas around you best prepares you to do other things. So now I want to investigate doing other stuff like blogs and main channel videos and programming and website stuff. Because I'm doing all of that, I basically want to get rid of everything that I don't need, move it somewhere that I don't necessarily have to see it, and then nice, fresh, clean setup for the rest of my life. So that's my plan. I'm going to listen to some podcasts while I'm doing it, and I'm going to have an absolute bloody whale of a time. I really, really am. A little bit of a time jump anyway. Washing is all put away. I then decided what I would do is clean up the kitchen, which is now sparkling. I've just stopped for a tea break because the floor is all nice and squeaky clean and I don't want to walk all over it and all that kind of stuff. But this room is nice and scrub-a-dub-dub cleaned up. Although I didn't reorganise the fridge, but I don't think the fridge needs reorganising. It gets emptied on a weekly basis, but all of the cupboards, in fact, is the floor? Yeah, it's alright now. It's dried. All of the cupboards look nice and organised. This is less organised. This bit's quite difficult to organise. But this one, oh, look at that, it's fucking beautiful. Otherwise, everything's been cleaned top to bottom. That's getting recycled. That's going to a charity shop. Right, this room. I'm going to clean this room, and then I'm going to walk into there and do the bathroom after the lunch, I'm thinking. Otherwise, I've just been having a tea break, and I've been investigating this little beauty, which is on my left monitor right now. I'm investigating migrating my blog, which is something I've talked about a lot. But it's something, this thing here on my left monitor is something that I'm going to need at some point in the future. I've got a great big nice whopping free trial for stuff, which I'm going to be able to, I'm thinking if I investigate creating a blog on that page, on this thing, this web hosting thing, then I will be able to host, get some practice on that, and then that's what I'll be using to host my project, which I need to think of a name for my project, because at the moment it's just called my final year project. So I've finished final year now, I can't continue to call it that. So basically I've started a thing, the web hosting that I'll be using to host my soon-to-be final year project when it goes live. It's basically a great big expandable cloud network. It's Microsoft Azure. I don't know, I'm trying to keep that secret. Basically I'm going to be using Microsoft Azure to scale up and ramp up virtual machines and all that kind of good stuff. It's going to be a while until my project's ready to hit that, but I believe that I've literally got enough to host enough free credit from like being a student and free trials and stuff to last me about 2 years. And it means I can do development work on my project without having to pay for stuff, I believe. I can do free development work, I just can't go live with it, and I can do live practice with my blog and all that kind of good stuff and just get like a good pipeline working before I move into the live stage. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, let's tidy up. Let's try and make some space, let's organise thingamajigs, let's get stuff done. The hardest part about this now is binning stuff. I'm pretty terrible at binning stuff, as it happens. For example, this. This is so useless now, it won't even hold the weight of you. Like, it's been overly used. It was car cam for a long time, and I think it's just too old. It's lost its grippiness. Look, it's just so shit. And I've got a new one, a bigger one, a better one. So why keep it? Bin. Charity shop? Bin. Bin. I also have a penchant, is that the right word? For keeping boxes to things. Why? Kept this camera. My first, well, technically second, but first daily vlog camera. Why? Is it my first, actually? Yeah, I think so. Why have I kept it? I don't know, but I don't want to bin it either. I want to keep it. This is literally only up here. I've got a harmonica, a fucking stylophone. So I want to keep that because look at me. I asked for it as well. Fan, old headphones. Why? Why do I keep these headphones? I mean, these are shit and they're broken. That's why I got new ones. I say broken, they're not broken, but they're broken. Organised, all of my uni notes. These 3 folders here contain every year of my university, and that's my dissertation. Up there is now nice and organised, ready for stuff. This is now nice and organised, ready for stuff. Things like this are the crux of my problem, though. I still haven't attacked any of that lot yet either. But this is the box that Atlas came in. And inside this box, there is... The reason I keep this is because it's easy to move Atlas in this box. And up until very recently, we've moved a lot. Now we don't really need to move a lot. So do I need to keep the box for... I'll probably buy a new computer before we move house. So I actually am looking to upgrade computers at some point as well. But that's by the by. I need more money first. So in here, we've got more useful stuff, what I would call semi-useful. In here though, I've got my old, really old phone, my Nexus. Why do I keep boxes? What is wrong with me? Having said this, I remember this phone fondly. I fucking love it. I wish someone would have a proper go at making a phone this size again, you know, because I'd buy it. Look at this, look, that's the HTC One M8. Look at that! You can fit like 3 of them. Granted it's thicker, but who cares? I loved this phone, so maybe that's why I didn't bin it. Oh man, good times. Sell this for £0. Whoa, look at that beauty, look. You could buy that from Amazon for £42. It's genuinely a good phone, I really like that. What else is in here though? Well, that's got my old camera in, to be fair. That's not too bad. I mean, I've got four camera boxes there. What else have we got? What's that? It's my watches box. Is there something in that as well? God. Sure, I need to go through here and decide exactly what it is that I want and what I need. Bin the rest. So that's my plan. After my thingy, I had a Samsung Galaxy S3, which I believe is in here. Look at that. I always like these kind of like flip style cases. This was quite a significant upgrade from my tiny phone there. I actually really liked this phone. The only reason I really got rid of it was because of the battery life. I guess it's not on. But yeah, the Samsung S3. Oh, not the S and thingy. Come off. You'll notice I'm a fan of like flip cases. Although to be fair, I am trying out my phone without a case on at the moment. It is nice. This, I say, was, well, until the S7 was the best Samsung Galaxy device. The S4 and 5 were a bit shit. 6 was okay. But anyway. God damn, look at this, look. It's not even... Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Hello. Christ. There's nothing even, like, wrong with it. It might be a bit sluggish compared to... God, I still have, like, the same kind of setup as well. What a fucking sado. All of the same apps in the same places. Christ on a bike. I used Hangouts for messages as well. God damn. I don't change much at all. To be fair, I had this till quite recently as well. Right, I've sold this. Just sold it now. Well, I've sent it to one of them phone recycle companies for like 50 quid. 50 quid, it's not to be sniffed at that. Bloomin' heck, look at this. This is wild. I've never seen anything like this on a phone. Wipe data / factory reset. Yeah, buddy. I believe that's right. Goodbye. Confirm. Wow. That's pretty cool. Goodbye. Bye. Right, cool. That's ready to rock and roll. What else have we got in here then? I've got speakers. These ping pong balls. Annoyingly, I do see the value in keeping at least those. I don't see the value in keeping this box though. That box can go. That was the camera before this camera. Ended up getting some dead pixels in it, I think. This is my pile to save. That's pile to save. That's me just charging up that. That's now been wiped, ready to rock. I do kind of see the point in saving my old daily vlog, my old main channel camera. My old version of that is still a good camera. Like there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not as good as that one, which is why I upgraded. But you know what I mean. Kept things like this keyboard, which I had before. If you remember, 2 years ago, I spilt tea on it and it stopped working. Like some of these keys over here just stopped working. Kept it. Why? I bloody love this keyboard. This is, it's better than this. I don't know why. I only bought this keyboard because the keys were nice. I didn't even want this bit. But this was easily the best keyboard I've ever owned. But it's broken. Maybe next keyboard I buy will be this one again, but like the newest version of it or whatever. I'm having fun here. I actually genuinely have. This is my bin pile. That's my maybe bin Ask Laura pile. This is my other stuff. What I'm essentially trying to do, this is keeps. What I'm essentially trying to do is fit all of this into this suitcase so I can bin this box. What's in the suitcase, Jamie, I hear you ask? This currently has more of my more current stuff. It's got random photos in it. Cables. Don't know what they're for, but I'll have them. Ethernet and casual cables. I've actually found some semi-decent cables here. What's in this? Bike stuff for a bike I don't own anymore. Fucking SCART cables. Why the fuck do I have SCART cables? Who? Does the TV even support SCART? If it probably will actually, just to spite me. Yeah, okay, right, okay, never mind. And to be fair, my other okay. Do I have anything else in this house that supports SCART? The Xbox doesn't. The DVD player doesn't. I don't think it does anyway, it's Blu-ray, so I don't think so. See what I mean, guys? You see what I mean about just holding stuff. But I want to get all of this into there. That box, this is going to go. This is my old suitcase. My old suitcase got a bit ruined. That's where that fucking towel was. And I wanted that. I forgot what for, but I wanted it. This is my old suitcase and it got like really badly damaged. So I need to buy a new one, basically. So it's currently being used to store stuff. I've got my Curry's Surface Pro 4 box, which reminds me the Surface Book box is there. Do I need to keep them? Arguably not. There is no way. This is the main problem. It's like iPod speaker thing. The good question would be, do you actually need it? No. We got and found a fucking Bonio spanner, boys. Now my toolkit is complete. Also, an old bike lock, which could be used for this. It's like just small and light, you know, and then I could just like lock it through there. That's what I'm thinking. Fucking Bonio spanner. Oh, Happy days. It's got like a metal chain for some reason as well. I don't know why that's all about. Bin. This box, like, I'm going to tell Dad I've bin this box. He is going to not believe me. I don't bin things like this. That box I've had since before I started uni. And granted, it has been useful for the past couple of years as I've used it to change from flat to flat to flat. But it's unnecessary now that I live here permanently. So, shit had to go. It just fucking had to go, boys. All of this for the bin. That bin is for the bin. All of that for the bin. That for the bin. The room has now been officially organised and cleaned up. We have this now nice and clean. We've got loads of room up there, loads of room there, loads of room in here for actual clothes now. That's kind of stuff that I'm not, like, it's there. This area is now nice and organised, with all the wiring all nice and tidy. I can't remember why it is I kept that out. I'm keeping it out in my maybe should I bin pile. Child in ready to go. Atlas, the only other thing really left to organise is Atlas herself. To make sure that she's like all of my digital organisations that I want to do over the next couple of days, like emails, calendars, all that kind of malarkey. So, lunchtime. I'm pretty hungry, it's got to be said. I literally, it's 1 o'clock, I didn't even notice. Laura texts me. So, I've got a different thing for texts, and like a different noise happens for texts compared to like Twitter and all that kind of stuff, and the text one went off and I'm like, oh, who's texting me? I'd never get texts. It's Laura. She's on a lunch break. It's 1 o'clock, Jamie. You're still fucking around. Lunchtime. Ladies and gentlemen, lunch is over. I've just received an email that says that Boosted Board are planning to deliver to the UK at some point over summer, like, dunno-ish, a time. She's a bastard. I said to myself, like, when they ship internationally, I'll buy one. I can't afford one. Not yet. And I think, like, if you're going to do it, if you're going to buy one, you may as well buy the best one as well. I can't afford any of them at the moment, but I may as well save up for the best one, and then intend to only buy one rather than thingy. Fortunately, I've got to go outside, and put my slippers on, and heading on out to the bins. Because I'm just doing like 3 trips. Well, 2 trips. Oh. Okay then, now that is done, it is time. There's more things in there that can be binned. In the man drawer. The man drawer needs to be emptied. And all organised. Okay, let's do that, and then let's move on to everywhere else. I just rang EE, and they've given me my pack code. So I can put in my new SIM card. Well, hey! I went with a SIM-only dealio. I was upgrading my phone. Well, Dad upgraded his phone. Okay, and I have both been on the same phone contract for like years, like for a long ass time, and then we get like a really good deal because there's 2 phones on 1 contract. However, this year I'm spinning off onto my own contract. I was going to go dual contracts with Laura, but it turned out to be too expensive compared to what we could get otherwise. So we tried to cancel. He's upgraded, and then we tried to cancel for my phone, and it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. We couldn't figure it out a while ago. And they said, like, Dad's got to talk to them. And I'm like, but he's already talked to you. I've got my own special password and all this kind of stuff so that I don't have to. Like, if you want, I can pretend to be him. You know, I know all his fucking details. You can't prove that I wasn't him from the off. So, either way, I just rung them up after ringing Dad and being like, have you sorted it out yet? Because my SIM's just arrived and I kind of want to sort this out. And he's like, oh, just ring them yourself. If they're going to bill me, then let them bill me. I rung them up. Painless. Here's your pack code. Bye. Oh, sweet. So, I'm now going to transfer my SIM to this SIM. And then we're going to, what we're going to do? Transfer the SIM over. Then I've got to do the pack code thing to try and get my phone number back. And all that kind of good stuff. I've got my Bluetooth speaker. I was listening to podcasts. I'm organising all of this as well, because specifically things like this filing thing, it's got like training forms from fucking the supermarket I used to work in. God knows why. Don't turn the phone back on. Okay, good. Just my phone's locked to EE. No such luck on that front, ladies and gentlemen. Phone is going to stay locked for a while. Otherwise though, look how much tat I've just pulled out. Filled that and that. Yay, scumbags, I've got to unlock my phone and it's going to take up to 10 days, which is bullshit. They know it's not going to take up to 10 days, but they're like, oh, we've got to do this, we've got a team of people, it's going to cost you some money. I'm like, why the fuck does it cost me money? I've bought the phone. Over a 2-year contract, I've paid for the phone. And they're like, well, it's still £9. I fuck you. I'm not going to wait for that to happen. I've rebooted my phone, got that all up and running. Carrying on with my podcasts. Moving on into the living room and then the bathroom. It's 4 o'clock. Bloody hell. I managed to clean everything up and yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself. I've done a pretty good job of cleaning up today. After that, it's a bit of a time jump here. After that I sat down and I started sorting out software projects, Visual Studio projects and stuff like that for my foray into an attempt to migrate my blogs away from WordPress. I've been like practicing getting like things like Azure set up and all that kind of malarkey, which is good fun. Then Laura came back, I cooked dinner, which was cheese and potato pie, which is very, very nice. And then we went, I carried on with my laptop, playing around a bit, sorting out the Surface Book, sorting stuff out, because I never actually got code running on it properly. I'd like downloaded Visual Studio and stuff just in case, but I never actually got like my project running and all that kind of malark. So, now that's all sorted, tomorrow is going to be spent, I'm actually going to bed, it's about 10:30. Normally I'd be like still quite awake, but I actually feel like I've been active today, so I feel actually, well, I don't feel tired, but I feel like I could go to sleep. I feel like I could stay up, to be fair, but Laura doesn't like it when I sound late, bless her. So otherwise, what else? Yeah, we watched Bates Motel, got Graham out, just put Graham back, and now we've moved to bed. Tomorrow is going to be spent most likely sorting out programming stuff, but basically on tomorrow's to-do list is to organise myself for my programming and potentially look at blogging or creating a main channel video. I'm not, well, scripting a main channel video, not creating it, not filming it or anything. But that's going to be my plan tomorrow. It's going to be more of a sit-down, programmy, worky kind of day, which I'm looking forward to. To be honest with you, I could crack into it right now, but brain points. I'll catch you. I think that's everything. So I'll catch you later.